Hello everyone, Random Bricksuit here, and this is part 1 of 3, which I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to be reviewing this set here. So this is a creator set, number 31097, and I'm going to be doing this build today because they created it's 3, so it's 3 parts. So I'm going to do each set, or building or whatever. So I'm doing this one. So I'll get right onto the thing. As you can see, the streets are empty. I bet you can guess why. Because everyone is there in their houses because of Corona. I just want to put that in there, just as a nice little thing. As we can see, I've set up a few little things. So we've got the cafe manager, who's obviously just cooking something for himself. He's not going to have any customers, that's for sure. Then there's the the pet store owner, which you can see he's just looking at an aquarium. Cabin fever, I guess. Just watching this fish swim around in this small little tank. It's very sad. Move up a couple of levels and we've got a little girl obviously calling her friends, and the dog looking out mournfully at the streets where it loved to play and run. So, I'm going to be reviewing this set, which I'll start with the figures. So let me get this set up for you guys. This may take a little while. No, not a little while, let's be fine. This is quite a big set, actually. It's staged into a lot of different levels. It's put together really nicely, actually, I think. So quite a few different levels here, which I'll explain to you later. So I'll get right into the figures. We've got this nice shop owner, he's obviously the owner of the cafe, who's got quite a nice torso, so quite a flowery shirt, and then a white undershirt. Got a red baseball cap, and the guy's got a little goatee right there, and then just regular blue pants, so quite a normal minifigure. Then we've got the pet shop owner, I believe, who has old grey hair, which I believe it looks like the same hair mold to Grand Moff Tarkin in the Death Star. So an old shop owner with just a checkered red shirt and kind of beige kind of pants, I think, and glasses obviously, and a small little mustache. I quite like that. This guy's quite cool. Then we've got the little girl who obviously has short legs, so because she's a girl. No, that's not being sexist. I'm saying because she's a young girl. So that's dark green pants and a nice shirt there with green kind of patterned, and then a quite nice hair mold there, and her head, which reminds me of, you see those glasses, and it reminds me a lot of the nerd emoji. You can kind of see the similarities there. Lol. But yes, that's the girl right there. It's quite cool. That's all the figures. I'll move on to the main set. So I'll move on to this hot dog cart first. So we've got a nice big hot dog shape right here, with a smaller hot dog underneath on the grill, which right there, the grill, and we've got the buttons and stuff, and we've got the sauces, so mustard and ketchup, and it's put on some wheels, and just regular. You can see the orange as the grill, and some posts to keep up the big hot dog. And then we've got a clip where basically this guy can clip onto and just pull it away or something. It's quite a good little hot dog cart. I don't think anyone will be using it in a while because of Corona. So I'll move on to the set. I might break it down into the pieces for you because it's rather big. So I'll just take off. So this is quite easy. You can take these off quite easily with because it's got less studs, so it's easier to take off. Let me just break it up into levels real quick. Oh my goodness, this is not coming off. Alright, we've got that little cafe. This is the bottom layer of the cafe, let me pull this apart for you. There we go. So we've got the glass door and a nice arch right here, which is quite nicely patterned with some flowers on in the front, some nice crossed windows, light, and that's basically the cafe sign. Moving around, we've got windows, and then inside the cafe we've got like the place where you pay. We've got a little stool, a table, and a long seat, so people can basically sit in it. And then we've got a light overhanging the table, which I quite like. It's quite a nice feature. So that's the bottom layer. On the top layer of the cafe, which I believe this is where the the cafe owner kind of cooks. So he's got his, let's just take off this. He's got his nice little kitchen. So it's got like a oven right there. It's got a pan on. Obviously, this is the stove, and there's the sink right here. And then we've got some drawers here. On the other side, there is just like a, I don't know, chest of drawers. I don't know, something like that. Got a random blue plant right there, which is the nice one on the inside. And then around here, we've got the balcony, also with some plants in it. It's very planty, this set. And then we've got this nice window with some white pattern kind of stone thing, and then we've got the door here with a glass door. There's a lot of glass doors, basically all glass doors. It's quite nice. So that's that, and then which goes on top of here. Boop. And then on top of that, which is basically the roof, we've got really nice kind of marble. I think that's the word I was looking for. Marble kind of patterns and design here. To make it nice, we've got two parrots facing the opposite direction, obviously keeping two Lego meters, at least 2 Lego meters apart. And then we've got the behind, which is basically like a little vegetable garden, and then with some scissors hiding out in the corner there. So that's basically that. There's also this kind of drain which attaches to the other building, which holds it together, which is nice. So I'm going to pop that on there. Moving round to the ground floor, you can see right here we've got a nice pot of flowers, and then we've got a menu right here. So if you want to eat outside for the cafe, you've got a menu here, and then you've got a couple of chairs and a table with a left croissant on there, and then we've got a nice tree overhanging with a little bird on top, the only one who can go outside. Birds. Basically, moving on, we've got the pet shop now. So we've got the nice pet shop sign with a dog and a bird. As you can see, that's the big eyes, and then we've got the pattern. Not really sure what this pink brick is. It's kind of random, but anyway, on here at the front, we've got like a trough kind of thing with obviously for sale. So we've got balls and bones, mainly for dogs and that kind of area. And then we've got a lovely ATM machine right here with basically the safe kind of thing with a $100 bill in there. And we've got the the buttons that you press. Yes, the buttons that you press to like get the money out, and we've got the screen here. That's basically that. That's the front. Then we've got glass windows here, of course. And in here, we've got the lovely pet shop, which has an aquarium. I might just take that out. Which has an aquarium with not much room for the fish to swim in, because it's basically, the tank is basically the fish size. And we've got some plants around behind the fish, and just to make it look pretty, I guess. And then we've also got a mouse enclosure. We've got a little mouse thing here. I'm going to take the mouse off for you. Look, isn't that cute? Isn't this cute? Yeah? So that's a rather nice mouse. They could have just done the mouse mold, like, instead of just using these pieces, but I guess they're lazy. Actually, no, they're not lazy. They're too intricate. Anyway, I'm trying to get this in. And we've got a piece of cheese here. And what is this, a pelican? I think it's a pelican. On a stand here. It's quite colourful. It's really nice. I like how they did that. And then that's the bottom layer, basically. It's pretty interesting, yeah. And then we've got above that is this. Oh boy. And then we've got a traffic light overhanging, so that's on the top layer, so it can actually fit. See, we can see that on there. And then we've got this coffee cup sign, so that's basically for the cafe, so you can see right there if that's there, and then this is here, you've got the cafe there, and yeah, basically overhanging. So it's quite nice. On the outside we've got nice blinds. I think it's to adjust, like, you know, for light and stuff, or you can use it to spy on people when looking down on the street. It's very helpful. Nice windows, all glass, so people can see into your private life. And then we've got a nice couch and a video game console, I'm guessing a PlayStation probably. And then we've got this nice TV table thing with, I'm guessing those are video games and stuff. And we've got another plant randomly sitting in the middle of the room. So that's that. It's also a nice brick wall here to mix things up a bit. I'm going to pop that on the top here. And then we've got even the third level. Whoopsie, that just fell out there. Got the third level, which is a lot the same. Again, got these blinds so you can spy on people. And then you've got this balcony here with a couple of plants. It's a very plenty set. There's very many plants. And more glass. Another glass door, which leads into this room. Or the room leads out into the balcony, whatever you pick. And it lies a bed. There's a very wide bed there. And then a random phone sitting in the middle. So this is obviously the little girl's phone. Which is very detailed. No, it's not, but it's pretty good. And we've got a bedside table with a little lamp there, which is very nice. So that's that. That's the third level. And we've got at the very top, it's not very interesting. We've got a couple of solar panels, and then we've got a little overhang shelter. Actually, I really like that. It's very realistic. That is that. Oh, I forgot. There's also a little light around the side, right here. You can spin around. It can spin around for some reason. I don't think it's supposed to do that, but anyway, that's cool. So it all fits together really nicely. Or you can actually mix this up. You can just take all the pieces, rearrange them a bit, which is pretty cool. That's the idea with Creator, I guess. So there we go. If we just fit this in, if you can see up here, this just clips in like this onto the third building. If I can get this clipped in. It's not cooperating with me. Cooperate. I demand. Ah, there we go. It's clipped in, so it connects the building very nicely, and so it's not just connected down here, because it comes apart like this. You can see right there. It's connected by these Technic pieces. I've forgotten the name of them. I forget very many names. The dog's not supposed to be out here. It's escaped from its proper hiding place. For its proper home, I mean. That's what I mean. That is the set, basically. Nice ground level with the sidewalk, basically. Oh, and there's a fire hydrant around here. Forgot to mention the fire hydrant. Yeah, that's basically the set, people. Very big and quite detailed, and very plenty, and very abandoned because of Corona. They're in self-isolation, or lockdown, whatever you want to call it. It's different. It's a different meaning, but anyway. That is a very big set. Thank you for watching. I know it's gone probably longer than I wanted it to. But next video I'll be doing on the second set, which is basically like a small street with a tram, which is quite nice. And then the third video will be on a very big tall building with a few different details on there, which I will tell you about then. So that was the video, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Till the next video, stay safe, and God bless.